These are my top 10 books of 2025, spoiler free for once, so you can actually stay even if you haven't read them. At number 10 is The Lotus Empire. This book kind of suffers from the fact that it was the first book I read this year, so it was so long ago that I feel like it doesn't feel as strong in me as some of the other books, which I think is why it's number 10 for me. I can't bring myself to put it any higher, probably just because, yeah, it's so distant in my memory, but such a solid fantasy series. So good. I loved all of the court movings in these books, just the whole series in general. I thought it was really great. I love Malini as a person in charge. I think she makes really great moves and does really good decisions. As a couple, I wasn't really fussed on the main couple of this book. I don't know, I liked them. I just wasn't obsessed with them like I am in some like trilogies where you're with them for a really long time. But love the whole like fantasy war side of it. Thought it was excellent. Yeah. And the way Tasha Suri does religion in this book is just perfect. It's so good. It's so thought out, and like the history of the religions and how that they have broken off and formed other religions and different like side bits of other ones and other things that have been outlawed and how that influences the culture. And it's so good and it's so clever. Yeah. At number 9 is Several People Are Typing. I also read this at the beginning of the year, so I think this is a little bit of a pattern. This is a story about a guy who accidentally uploads himself to Slack. I read this book around the same time as Severance, so I feel like it was really piggybacking on the Severance hype that I was feeling. It's written entirely in Slack messages, so it's just so quick and easy to breeze through, and it's just odd. It's so odd and weird, and you're kind of reading all of these, like, some of the messages are about just their normal work life and like them just working in like a marketing agency, and then some of them are so strange. Something really weird's happening to someone in this book, and I don't know. I don't understand. I think I have to reread it to understand what's going on with her. I don't think I ever will, but yeah, it haunts me. It's really good. There's some dubious consent happening in this book as well, but it was really good. Number 8 is Howl's Moving Castle. This is about a castle that walks around on legs. It's got a wizard in it, and we have this girl called Sophie who has been cursed by this other big witch of the area to be an old lady. And then, not knowing what to do, she kind of ends up at Howl's castle as like the cleaner. I've never watched the film, so I went into this knowing absolutely nothing about it. I had a great time. It's so whimsical. It really reminds me of kind of the Terry Pratchett writing. Not exactly, it's just got the essence, like the feeling that I get when I listen to Terry Pratchett books, and that was really enjoyable. It was just so cute. I can't wait to watch the movie if I ever get around to it. We'll see. Next is The Adventures of Amina, al-Sirafi. I listened to this on recommendation from a lot of people saying the audiobook was really good, and it is. Is it an interview? I can't remember. There's an official word for it. But it's done like she's giving this interview to someone else, and she interview with a vampire kind of style, and then every so often you'll hear her like say something away from the mic and be like, what are you doing giving away our coordinates? Why would you do that? Why aren't you including our exact coordinates in this? Okay, anyway. So it was just such a good listening experience. And I love a crew. I love a crew. I love a ship. This is all about them trying to find the lost daughter of one of their old crewmates. And so she's being blackmailed to do this. So she has to go kind of gather her people back, get her shit back, go off on this big adventure with everyone when they'd been like retired for multiple years. And it was just so good. I really, really love the poisoner Dahlia. I think she's a great character. I just have such a soft spot for people who poison people. The folklore in it that was done really lovely. The whole everything felt really grounded, which I love in fantasy. It's like fantastical things are happening, but it feels like it could have really happened, which I love. As I'm talking about it, I feel like I want to put it a little bit higher, but I've committed to this list, so we're just going to go with it. But I really like it. It's possible I might reread this someday and put it far higher in that year's list, but we'll see. Number 6 is The Starving Saints. This one always has to come with the caveat of I listened to this while concussed. So who knows? have a really positive memory of this book, but is the memory accurate? I don't know. It's about a city that's under siege and they're slowly running out of food. And we're following multiple people. We're following this witch who'd previously solved their water problem with her like magic and alchemy. So they want her to solve the food problem as well. She's been assigned a knight, Servoin, who's one of the other POV characters. And Servoin used to be this, you know, big war hero, big shot, but now she's kind of just like the lapdog to the king. So she's basically, you know, watching the witch and making sure she's doing her job. And then we have Trailer, who, because I was concussed, I don't really know. I don't know who Trailer is. She was someone before, and she is someone now. And she's always crawling in holes, naked. That's all I can say that stays spoiler free, I think. It does religion really well, really interesting, and the threat that's happening feels, again, really grounded and horrifying, and the mythical kind of situation that's happening feels really real. And I loved it. It was just really good. I really can't wait to reread this not concussed. I think it's going to be a great time. Yeah. At number 5 is Six of Crows. I read Six of Crows for the first time this year. I have a whole reading vlog if you want to hear all my thoughts about it. I had a really great time. Again, I love a crew. I love gathering a crew and doing a little mission, so this was perfect for me. I just had a really good time, and I was a little nervous because it's a YA book and I don't really voluntarily read YA unless it's a new Hunger Games book. But in my head, those aren't YA because I started them as a young adult. Does that make sense? Not really. So I was worried about Six of Crows, but I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It did feel like YA at times, but I don't know. I think I have the problem of every character is my age no matter what. So I basically, everyone was getting really annoyed recently because the new editions of the book, they've kind of like been really vague with the characters' ages to kind of age them up a little bit, I suppose. Everyone was really annoyed about that. I was already doing that in my head with the original books. In at number 4 is She Made Herself a Monster. This book comes out in February. It's not out yet. It's about a village that's overrun by superstition and has a bunch of what they feel are omens that are happening to the village. And we have this woman from outside of the village who comes in and poses as sort of this vampire hunter and this person that's going to basically cleanse the village of all of its bad omens. But she's basically a con artist. She has a connection to the other world, but she's, you know, not doing anything. And then we also have the leader of the village, who is the captain, and he has 2 adopted kids who are grown-ups now. One of them, the girl he adopted from a baby, he is waiting for her to become of age. So why did I do it like that? He wants to marry her. And then we have Kirill, who is awful. He's recently come back to the village after studying medicine because he wants to open his own practice. And yeah, that's it. The village has superstitions. They're trying to sort out all their own personal problems. And it's really good. It's just really good. It's so atmospheric and it does folklore really nicely. And again, it's grounded. I love my fantasy being a little bit grounded in reality. And this one definitely is, because there's not much fantastical stuff happening, but it's so good. It's so good. It's got some lovely little quiet moments that are happening in it. They're just gorgeous. I just had such a good time. I'm really excited for it to come out physically so I can physically read it. Number 3 is The Compound. You've probably heard me talk about this loads. I have a whole video rambling about it. I loved it. This is about a near future where there is this Love Island type show called The Compound, and all like equal parts boys and girls go in. They have to be coupled up by the end of the day or else they're out, and then they do little challenges that kick people out and they get prizes, and the prizes increase the longer they stay in. The goal is to also maintain the compound that they're all living in to make it as nice as possible. And yeah, that's kind of the main premise. We follow this girl called Lily, who I love. She thinks of herself as like quite stupid and like the stupid prettiest one there, and it just makes for such a fascinating point of view. It's so good. This book is just drama. It's the kind of drama you would expect from a reality show, and for me that was great. I love books with drama and gossip and messiness. I love messiness. And this book is definitely messy. And then because it's also about a dystopian reality show, the stakes are higher than you would expect, and the actions are a little bit more extreme. The crew don't take care of them at all. There's not much. All the rules kind of go out the window after a certain period of time. It just makes for a really good book. I was obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with it, and I'm obsessed with Sam. I love Sam. Yeah. My number 2 is This Is How You Lose the Time War. I love this. You've already probably heard about this book like 100 times. It's about 2 time agents who are operating on making sure that their place's timeline is the dominant timeline. So they're basically jumping around time streams to ensure that events go a specific way. And we are following them both, and they're exchanging letters between each other, and it's just so good. It's so humorous as well. Like, every time I've seen someone explain this book, they've talked about the lyrical writing and how beautiful it is, but it is just kind of also the 2 authors just having jokes. It's written by 2 authors as well, which I think is really nice because it makes each of the voices really distinct. Yeah, it's just jokes. It's just jokes passing back and forth. Like, one of them is titled Dear Blue Dabba Dee Ba Da Ba Dabba Dee Da 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 Dabba Dee Ba, you know? So it's that. And that's why I loved it. Not because of its like lyrical sentences. I'm just here for jokes. Yeah, that's why I like Terry Pratchett so much. I also have a reading vlog of that if you want to see me read that book in real time. And my number 1 book is a book I haven't seen as many people talk about, which has been annoying for me personally. It is the final book in the Black Sun trilogy, Mirrored Heavens. And sorry, I said that really weird because I say mirrored like a Northern Irish person. Mirrored Heavens. And I loved Black Sun. I loved it so much. And then the middle book I felt like was a lot of setup for this book. And this book was just all payoff. It was all payoff. And I had such a good time. My favourite character is Iktan. Iktan is just shining in this book. They're doing everything. And I love them so much. And it's good. It's good. I loved it all. I love everything about it. I mean, some of it was a bit rushed, sure. I feel like all of those books are kind of rushed towards the end. All the little pieces that fell together, all the characters that were finally crossing over was great. All the lore stuff that then started to make sense, and prophecies, and I just really liked it. I also think it helps that a lot of the characters kind of ended up in a place that I was happy with by the end. Not all of them, but the majority of them. Enough of them that I don't feel bitter about it, which sometimes happens with me in fantasy books. Like, I'll read the last book, too many people will die, and I'll be like, I hated it. I hated the whole series. This one, enough of them got a happy ending that I feel really positive when I think about the book, which really helps. And I just really liked it. I really liked it. It was so much fun, as well as being like quite a heavy fantasy, and I had a great time. And I just want more people to read it, and so I can talk about it with more people, because I tried to find more people who've read it, and a lot of people on Reddit hated it. Those are my top books of 2025. It's possible that I will change my mind about these at some point, maybe even when I'm editing them, but it's done now. I've made my decision. You'll notice Sunrise and the Reaping isn't there. It's maybe 11, but when I think about it, I don't feel happy. So it gets an honourable mention for making me sad, but not sad enough to feel like it's worth putting on the list. So I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, that's all of them. I hope 2026 is filled with lots of good books for you. I also hope it's filled with lots of good books for me. I feel very positive about it because I have quite a lot of really good books I still have yet to read. Yeah. Okay, bye!